podcast. This is the final for the Panzar tournament number 10. And we do have pay to win Wang going up against SWAT Armada. Armada, the defending champions. Well, actually no, MVP managed to take them down last tournament, but other than that, Armada have been a dominating force in the Panzar scene. The first fight on Alchemist Citadel. This is a 4-point base capture. First point being here, very easy to capture for the first team. And then the teams will clash at the second point. So we have Armada on the offense this game. Quick to deploy their tanks to stop any incoming fire from Wang, grouping up on the bridge, getting tanks of their own, defending at that window. So we do have 2 points of damage come from Wang, try and pick off those tank shields, but they seem to be holding strong as they now come underneath that bridge. So they've got the majority line of sight as you see Wang actually fall down as disruptive their Frost Mage. Gonna almost get frozen, but yeah, gonna get frozen before he gets to freeze off himself. Quickly picked off, and SWAT look to move in on this point. Seems to be moving as a unit onto this first point. Very close, tight unit. Wang trying to pick off that Berserker. That's a plan for SWAT all along. Wang got to stay strong on this point. Looks as though more and more Armada members are making their way on there. A very high set of freezes there from Wang, disrupting the members, and it looks as though Wang's Berserker is going to look to take it themselves. Still, we do see more Armada on the point itself, but we do have the reinforcements coming in from Wang. SWAT though are now scoring heavily on this point, and Big Rig is setting up as many traps as possible to delay. It looks as though SWAT are going to be taking this point unless Wang can get on there. Very good body blocks by Armada, but it looks as though Wang are able just to sneak on the point and stop it just from being captured just yet. We see the majority of Wang actually being killed, and SWAT are going to take point number 2. Must have been a very quick freeze there. We now see the gunner for Wang set up. Actually, that's a good point. Let's look at the teams. For SWAT, we have 3 tanks. So again, 3 Berserkers, 2 tanks are going for a very heavy melee team there. They do have 1 Sapper, 2 Frost Witches, 1 Paladin, and 1 Sister of Fire. Meanwhile, on the side of Wang, we do have 2 tanks, 2 Berserkers, 2 Frost Witches, 1 Gunner, 1 Sapper, 1 Sister of Fire, and 1 Paladin of their own. No Inquisitor on this map. Strong presence of just melee dominance, it seems to be, from SWAT. A good grip there onto Galobi. Able to leap away and try and run away. No, another grip again from Iomi. Good poison though, actually, from Wang. Capturing out Death Star there, and SWAT are going to make a beautiful grab there onto Stanley Fire. And that's going to be a great pick off from him there. And Armada looking to quickly get onto this point number 3. We do have Wang gathering mainly around the wheel there. So we see Armada ready to knock on the doors. We do have a teleportation somewhere that's going to be flanking the left side. The bridge is now up from the Wang are onto this though, so it's going to be a matter of meeting them there on the point, but unless they've got a full team, looks like Armada are going to take down quickly this group of Wangs. I just realised what he said. We call them group of golfs instead, but then sponsoring the card. Good Skyfire there down. Looks as though it's going to be from the member of SWAT. Maybe it's Death Star there. Again, we check onto the point itself. Wang being able to hold that there. We do have a good setup here from the engineer, but not much to show in terms of Tesla cores to actually protect the onslaught, but he's got a good set of traps there, so obviously if you try and go behind him, you're going to go and drop into the sink. Actually steps down from his gun now. He realises that until Armada are actually on point, he's set useless, so he's going to build Tesla Pearls on the point itself, so he's looking to go for a more offensive pitch instead of the defensive one. As a Tesla Coil now, we do actually see zapping away Vigrid as he tries to open the door. It looks as though he's going to be able to open it, but he's chugging the health pot, and he's going to be too late as Wang are now onto this and are able to close that door back. So let's see this as it locks. That ball does turn. It looks very nice indeed. We do have more members of SWAT now. Tesla Coil zapping away. Is it able to get destroyed? We do have the Frost Witch casting a nice slipstream there. So remember, Wang, if they run off that point, they do realise they're going to get slipped. Fall down. SWAT now get onto that point again. Where is the gunner at this point? He manages to get back on that gun and rain down onto the SWAT member. Good tank there, disrupting most of it. There is a Skyfire though. Another Skyfire there coming out. So we've got two on the point now. So doing weird damage to the door there. Tesla car does go down, but Wang look like they're going to be holding this point for a while longer. The SWAT reinforcements. Wait till this fight's over, see if I can find out where it's being held. They've actually destroyed the teleportation pad of Wang, but their respawn point is only here, so there's not much to travel really. Realistically, if you look at SWAT through those doors there, they have a while longer. But as we see a steam hammer being built that actually blocks as well by the totem, that's a very good use of that. So we do have SWAT there being heavily disrupted from the members of Wang. We go through here, we look for the teleportation pad of SWATs, but I think they're just manually running up here. Unless it's on this float, which I don't think it is. Meanwhile, we do have SWAT actually grouping up here, so maybe the pad is snuck behind enemy lines? I do not know, I can't actually see it, but there seems to be a heavy presence of SWAT members behind here. Ah, there it is. Sneaked under the Wang has spotted it. So you're going to be looking to destroy that as quick as possible, but they're respawning on top of that, trying to protect the point from damage. Meanwhile, we do have the members of SWAT, but Wang are able to hold it. They are leaving point though, so Weird might try and sneak this off them. Slips in between the two buildings himself as we get the TNT on top of that point as well. Looks like the steam hammer will be going down sooner than later. It was weird to see that the steam hammer just survived longer than the person, but SWAT are now heavily behind this team of Wang, and it's looking as though they're going to be disrupting even longer to get a new reinforcement pad this time on top. So Wang now are panicking. They still do have the steam hammer, so the CC control from SWAT isn't going to be there, but the majority of them might be, as we do see the gun set up by Wang, and SWAT are quickly able to get TNT barrels on top of that and make use of them. So close to the point, we do actually have two Tesla cars being built here, so they're able to disrupt on point as well as the Omni gets grabbed down. We do have another steam hammer going up by Gork and Wang. But the point still remains on top of SWAT, so these reinforcements are going to keep pounding as he gets knocked down now. And so does the Sapper go with it. Vigrid's going to taste his own medicine, tries to chug that pot. Is he going to make it out alive? No, he's not. SWAT though are still on this. The calls to regroup by Wang as they realise that SWAT are in two positions at the same time, and that is where they get best. So we do see Death Star trying to still make work on that back point. We do have him and Stanley Fire really going towards it though, chugging the pots between them. Both supporting Fire as well. As we do see very good use of that shield there by Hirama of Wang. Not going to stop the TNT unfortunately, so that's going to do a heavy amount of damage to that wall. But SWAT are now playing the time game with Wang. Tesla car still managing to do a lot of work here. So we do see Great Freezer on point now. It looks as though SWAT are going to start capping that. Nope, she's going to have to run away. Will she survive? Yep, she's chucked the health pot. We do have the gunner resetting up on point as we see the platform raised again from Death Star. So he's really making work as he meditates now to get back that mana to try and disrupt the gunner as far as possible. That's going to put an alert on top of there to show him that, well, Death Star is still lurking up there. As he actually manages to reinforce just before he goes down, so Death Star going to put more work into this, and it looks as though his mana is going to deplete before he's able to do anything. Remeditates up there. We do see Wang make use of that gunner. The doors are starting to open. And Hirama is actually still providing the barrel there. See if he's able to protect the door from the TNT. That might have been successful. Oh, he manages to... That is a beautiful tactic. Gripping someone through the door, only letting one person, a controlled person, allowed into the base of Wang so they can then pick them off. A very useful tactic by T80 there of Wang. Let's see if he can pick off another one through the door. And he just misses that one. It looks like he's going to try and hit that onto Weird. Meanwhile, we do have SWAT gaining the reinforcements again on this point. As we see Galt with the TNT barrel, he's looking to disrupt the time for them. Reed picks it up, gets frozen, drops it, and it's going to look like it's going to roll down onto Great Freezer. No damage done, however, for either team. We'll go back onto the point now, as the door is now closed for Hirama. The door is actually on very, very low life. So this last TNT bottle, or barrel even, may cause enough damage, but the shield does block it yet again. It's a very goodly placed shield. As we now see Wang try and disrupt them again. This TNT barrel might be too close to the door to do anything. It is. One more TNT barrel is going to do it. This door is going to go down, and Wang are left vulnerable, taking the tank with it. The Wang know now they've got 4 points of contact, well 5 really if they come from an aerial. And they've got the Tesla car set up doing the AoE damage, but SWAT look like they're going to be gathering on this point with fluent force and fluent reinforcements. But Wang also have the same plan. Good CC control from Wang. It looks as though they've got the freeze off first. So this could mean that they're going to be trying to take down the Paladin first, get the healer out of there. Meanwhile, Great Freezer manages to get the reply freeze on top of that, and 2 members of Wang get smashed to pieces there. It looks as though SWAT are going to take this point. We do have a Skyfire actually from both teams, so the point's going to be cleared pretty much of most people for the time being. But SWAT are still gathering on top of that point, and it looks like it's going to be captured by them. Wang actually depleting in numbers, and SWAT are going to take it onto the last point now. This point is tricky, it's got an extra element to it. There is a platform that needs to be raised, which Vigrid is doing on his own now. So once a platform, I mean, it can be captured at any level apart from the bottom, obviously, because of this poisonous liquid. It's actually being sucked in there. It's a really nice effect. But yeah, we do have the platform. So while you're capping the point, members of Wang would it might have been stolen by SWAT. No, Wang able to get on that point and get it sunk with that wheel turn there. So looks as though everyone on this platform may come to a very dodgy end in a second, but it needs to be done. Wang needs to sacrifice their own members just to clear the play on this, get the point reset, and hopefully then. So we do see T80 there stuck on the pipes. So obviously that's then cleansed from the members of SWAT. T80 is going to go down as well. So the point is refreshed and reset to this point now. So SWAT have to get onto this wheel, and they have to raise the platform before they're able to try and capture it yet again. This will really test Armada's resilience. We do see a Skyfire actually. I think that is from Death Star. So it seems to be on the point of Wang. They're going to set up in a beautiful place there. SWAT got the teleportation path for reinforcements. They're going to try and go around the outside, and they are gathering there, trying to do a flank onto Wang, but Wang looks like they're holding strong for the time being. Got their own pad up, got the gunner facing the other way now. Obviously going to stop as many SWAT members from coming from different places at once and try and funnel them into one area. Tesla car is up from them as well, so that's going to be causing a lot of nice spread damage onto these members of SWAT Armada. But meanwhile, they do have a good push front. It seems as though Wang seems to be holding the cool at the moment. More members to the point. But again, we have the 3 members of Armada. And this time, accompanied by a Frostwitch, able to provide great CC there. We do see Beelzebub going down from Wang. But yet again, they now have to then channel onto this wheel. So, as if the fight is not bad enough on the point, they then have to sacrifice one of their members to solely turn that portal. But he's doing a good job of it. It looks like he's going to stay alive for the time being. And SWAT are going to pile onto this to try and sneak it away from Wang. Wang walking onto the point. He needs to make some sort of impact and quick. As he's the only person that seems to be on the point, but he's going to get frozen as soon as he's there. Global Wang taking down straight away. It looks like SWAT are going to take this game. Maybe, no. Wang have actually set up the gunner now, so he's looking to going to rain down onto Armada and try and take them out before they get anything down. The steam hammer has actually been put down by Armada. They're going to make a final push for this point, but we do have Beelzebub on that platform. He's going to lower it again. That is going to disrupt the line of sight for the engineers, so SWAT might gain the advantage before it goes down. Only a quarter left, but if that reaches the bottom, the point will reset yet again, and SWAT will have to start all over on that push. It looks as though SWAT are going to maybe take the point. It is a GG, I believe. Yep, SWAT managed to just take the point before it's gone to the ground. Oh no, blue team? Yeah, that is SWAT Armada. Take game number 1. Yeah. So they take game number 1. And we're going to go to game number 2, where instead now we do have the pay to win, or Wang, on the offensive on Alchemist Citadel. Game will be ready in 4 minutes, so I'm going to pause the stream yet again so I can check up the old social media, maybe get some more tea, try and get my voice as fit as possible for the cast in this final. Very entertaining game there actually. SWAT able to try and sneak away as many points as possible, and Wang just unable to hit that sweet spot of beating SWAT at the wrong game. So we're going to get into game 2 in 4 minutes 30. Thanks for watching so far, and hope you look forward to game 2 as much as we do.